Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, and here if you are a new viewer on my channel, hello girl and welcome to my channel. I hope that you will enjoy watching this video and you will find this video helpful, and then you will decide to click that subscribe button down there for you to become a part of my beloved family. So for today guys, I am back with another beginner's guide to makeup, and today we are going to talk about foundations. So last week on our beginner's guide to makeup, I've already shared with you guys the difference between skin tone and then undertone. So today I am going to talk about the different types of foundation according to form and then according to its coverage, and then I'm also going to show you guys a demo on how to choose the right foundation shade for your skin tone. So if you wanted to know more about that, just keep on watching. Okay, so before I discuss with you guys the different forms of foundation, let me just give you guys a definition of what is foundation and what is the function of foundation. So foundation is actually a cosmetic products that we apply on our face to even out our skin tone. I've already discussed with you guys with the other beginner's guide to makeup that we had, that our skin usually is uneven because of skin problems like hyperpigmentation, sunspots, and all of those types of things. So our foundation is actually the one that evens out the skin or the color of our skin. So foundation has different types. So the first type is actually according to its form. So we have three types of foundation according to its form. So the first one is liquid foundation. So liquid type of foundation is actually the most universal type of foundation because it can be worn by people with different skin types according to its formulation. If you guys have oily skin type like I do, look for hint like words like mattifying or oil-free, because that liquid foundation is formulated for you. So if you have drier skin types, you will be able to see on the packaging of that foundation words like dewy finish and then moisturizing. So that is actually intended for people who has drier and mature skin type. So the second type of foundation according to form is cream foundation. So cream foundations guys has more coverage and is much more long lasting than the other types of foundations. And then last type of foundation according to form is of course powder, and under powder we have two. We have loose powder and we have pressed powder. So for pressed powders, examples for that are cake foundations and pressed foundations, like the one that we use to touch up our face when our face gets a little bit oily. And then of course loose powder is the one that we use on baking our face, and then you can also use it to set your liquid or cream foundations. So powder foundation is much more easier to use because you just have to pat the foundation on your face and use a sponge to apply it on your face, but it actually disappears easily. So that is also a downside for that type of foundation. For us to be able to have like a long lasting effect, you have to apply either a liquid or cream foundation and then just set it with a powder, because as I've said, if you just apply a powder foundation, it wouldn't last long on your face because it easily fades out or disappear on our skin as soon as we start sweating up or the oiliness of our skin starts to peek through. So yes, those are the different types of foundation according to form. So let me now discuss with you guys the different types of foundation according to coverage. So we also have three different coverage for our foundation. So we do have light, medium, and then full coverage. Light coverage does evens out your skin tone, but it doesn't cover your skin imperfections. So this kind of foundation or coverage of foundation is perfect for those people who have normal skin, because you guys doesn't have a problematic skin at all. The second type of foundation according to coverage is medium coverage. So it does evens out your skin tone, plus it also covers up some of your skin imperfections, but it doesn't fully cover it. The last type of foundation according to coverage is full coverage. Foundations with full coverage evens out your skin tone and fully cover all the skin imperfections that we have on your face. But it feels heavy, it looks cakey, and then it causes breakouts on our skin. So I wouldn't recommend for you guys to use full coverage foundation for a daily basis because of those things. So since I discussed with you guys the definition of foundation, what it does, and then the different types of foundation according to form and then according to coverage, let me now insert the clip where I will show you guys a demo on how to choose the right foundation shade for your skin tone. So yes, I will be back later. So as you guys can see, my face is naturally darker than the rest of my body. So in choosing your foundation, what you have to do is to not swatch it at the back of your hand, because my hand is actually a little bit lighter than my face and a little bit darker than the rest of my body. Whenever I am buying my foundation, I usually swatch it on my chest for me to be able to ensure that my face will match the rest of my body. So for this demo, I'm actually going to use my RCMA foundation palette. This is what it looks like. So I will be showing you guys how I do it. So first thing is I swatch it on my chest. So the first shade, as you guys can see, is darker than the rest of my body. The next shade is obviously lighter. Third shade is also lighter than my skin. Fourth is a little bit darker. Fifth shade actually looks transparent on my skin. And then lastly, this shade is also lighter than my skin tone. So based from these swatches, I can already tell that the fifth shade matches my skin tone because it's the only shade that looks transparent on my skin. So that is how you will choose your foundation. For my acidic skin ladies out there, usually our foundation goes through oxidation process. So when it's mixed up with the oil of our face and then sweat, it oxidizes. So that is why it turns out darker than the rest of my body. The best way for us to be able to know if this one oxidizes is to wait for a couple of minutes, minimum of 30 minutes to an hour or more. If you guys are also acidic, that is the problem that we encounter whenever we are purchasing our foundation. Especially here in the Philippines, we do not have a return or refund policy. So whenever you buy the foundation already or paid for it, you cannot return it if you didn't like its performance or if it doesn't match your skin tone. So you have to be very careful. So you really have to, wait for a couple of minutes to an hour for you to be able to tell if the foundation oxidizes on you or not. And for example, if this foundation oxidizes on my skin 2 to 3 shades darker, then I have to purchase 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin, so that even though when I first apply it on my face or on my skin, it will definitely look lighter, but after a few hours, it will just match your skin tone. So that is actually my tip for my acidic skin girls out there. If you are buying your foundation, you have to wait for a couple of minutes to an hour before you buy that foundation, because if that foundation oxidizes, you have to observe how many shades it darkens up, and then that is also the equivalent shade lighter that you're going to purchase when you buy a foundation that will match your skin tone. So that is it for the beginner's guide to makeup for today, guys. I hope that you learned new stuffs, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for you guys to be updated on my new video uploads and for you to become a part of my beloved family. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys know that I love you so much. Have a nice weekend, and next week I will be back to discuss with you guys all about concealers. So we are going to talk about how to, color correct your skin imperfections, and then covering up that skin imperfections that you have. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for the love and support. I love you. Don't forget what I always say to you guys: don't let your dreams just be dreams, make your dreams possible. Now I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.